Good evening. My name is Dilip Aloni, and I'm going to speak about a very vital subject today. Many of us have faced this problem, many of our friends are facing this problem, and the government is a just mute spectator to it. I'm talking about the recovery agents which are used by banks and financial institutions. Now, if you and me, if somebody owes us money, maybe in lakhs, and we would like to recover it by using an outsider like a recovery agent, that is illegal. If we send somebody else to recover the money, and if he goes and abuses the party, we can be arrested for extortion as well as using physical force. However, banks can get away with it. Banks whose executives, managers earn lakhs of rupees in salary, but who don't like to dirty their hands. So they outsource this kind of a gundagiri to recovery agents. Now, who are these recovery agents? Most of these guys are not very educated. They are almost illiterate. Their speciality is their perverse nature of being sadistic and enjoying troubling weaker people, smaller people, common people. They usually do not stand a chance against a very strong man or maybe somebody with a violent background. Banks lure customers by using DSAs, that is direct selling agents, because they would like to lend money at high price or high interest rates. Now, banks want to lend money for the simple reason that whatever money we save in saving banks, FDs, recurring deposits, is of no use to them if somebody doesn't borrow from them. And as you are aware, right now the home loan interest rate is somewhere around 7 to 9%, and any secured loan like gold loan, etc., is also not having or fetching very high interest rates. Whereas the unsecured loans like personal loans, credit card loans, or uh, or any kind of unsecured loan has a lot of interest rate, maybe somewhere around 18%. Not only that, banks do know that many of the people are going to default at some or the other point. Maybe the payment will be delayed or they will not be able to pay at all. And in such circumstances, banks charge heavy penalties and then they outsource the dirty work. The recovery agents come home or they keep on calling the customer, abusing him many a time, defaming him by quarreling in front of his house, and the whole experience is of humiliation. Now, what I am asking is, how come government allows this kind of outsourcing of the gundagiri? So, my request to all of you is to raise your voice against this. Protest in social media, request the government to ban outsourcing of loan collection by banks through recovery agents. If the banks want to recover their money, they can always file a civil suit or they can personally follow up with the defaulter in a gentlemanly way, in a democratic way, without harming his dignity and his confidence. I do know that there are certain black sheep in the defaulters. However, majority of the people are simple people who have been fools either to take the loans at high interest rates or who were facing certain emergency and they took it, and thereafter they got into some financial problems like COVID, pandemic, etc. So I request all of you to stop this menace, because today I am very sure that in whole India there are crores of people who are in this debt trap and whose life has become miserable. Thank you.